Alrighty, howdy, let's get rowdy, ladies. Straight into it here today, no mucking around. We're going to be talking about our future endeavours, our future business plans. I have mentioned them in my recent videos. If you haven't seen them, we're looking to start something like the NELK Boys over here in Australia and New Zealand. Now, I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but it'll probably have something to do with that. But just before you get all Karen-y on me and you get a little stiff willy, we're not going to be copying them. I'm putting the NELK Boys there so you lads can kind of understand what it's going to be like. And I don't have to sit here for 10 minutes like a fucking idiot and explain every little fine detail. It's going to be a group of lads causing quite a ruckus and living it up. With the good old Aussie and Kiwi culture, it's going to be good. It's going to be a bloody spectacle, guys. I can't wait to kick things off. Alrighty, so I'm going to have some stuff playing in the background here for you blokes who need a bit of movement on the screen for you to continue watching the whole video. It might be a bit of Cyberpunk, it might be some Assassin's Creed, bit of COD, I don't know. Or it might just be me. But anyway, let's get into the sugar here. Now, we actually had a little meetup just recently, some of the lads in the group. Not everyone, but most of the boys. And it was good. It was a bit of a feeler trip, you know, just to see if everyone gelled together and we had a bit of chemistry. And it was great. It was bloody perfect. We got on like a house on fire. Could not have been much better. It wasn't really a trip where we went there with the idea to film and had a plan. There was no structure towards it, but we did film a little bit. Now, I don't think there's enough footage to make a full-on proper video, but we did film a bit, and it went very smoothly. It was good. The vibe was good. Got used to the camera in your face and that, because, you know, I haven't really had someone else hold the camera and follow me around and like talk to me and shit like that, or just someone hold a camera in front of a group of lads in general. But that was pretty easy to get used to. Our cameraman did an absolute ripper of a job, and I am quite excited. I've got a fucking stiff cock just thinking about it. Our cameraman is going to be our editor, and is he our secret weapon, or is he our secret weapon? We haven't got some little pisshead who just does this half-hearted, does it here and there. We have got the Donald Bradman of editing. I'm not taking the piss. Unfortunately, I can't tell you his name or any of the other members' names, but just trust me, we have got a fucking solid crew on our hands. Also, speaking of the name, we have come up with an absolute perler. It is fucking good. I don't know how it's not taken. It's solid, it's clean, it's straight to the point, it's good for merch, you can do a lot with it. But at the moment, we're in the middle of trademarking the name and the logo and getting the business all started and that, so there's a lot of legal stuff going on behind the scenes right now. I'm fucking very busy. As Nick Cummins would say, I'm as busy as a one-armed bricklayer in Baghdad. I am balls to the wall with fucking shit to do. I've been non-stop at this thing the past few weeks, and I'm really putting my all into it. Been doing a lot of research, a lot of planning, talking about getting gear, talking about getting this, getting that. We're also organising another little trip for New Year's. Now, this trip is actually going to have a bit of structure to it. We're planning to go for 3 or 4 days, and we're actually going to try and film a video that we would normally film that's going to go on the team channel. So this trip is going to be a bit different to the last one. That last trip, we went there with the goal to get fucked up, and holy shit, I was in bloody Narnia every single night. I was gone. So it's going to be a little bit more serious this time. Now, we're still going to have fun. We're still going to do little party segments, but we're going to go there with our heads screwed on this time, because before we were fucking, we were all over the place. And if we're happy with how the video turns out, I was thinking maybe we might post it on my channel, because initially when we launched the brand, most of the viewers are going to come from my channel, and we want to give you guys a bit of an insight on what it's going to be like and get you horny for when it actually rolls around. So yeah, if we're happy with how the video turns out, it'll be going up on my channel to give you guys a bit of a sniff of the action. So if you're not already, drop a sub, chuck on noties, because it's going to be good. You know, I'm scripting it at the moment. I'm writing down ideas. I'm planning it out. It's definitely going to get demonetized. There's no chance I'm going to earn a fucking dollar off this video, which is totally fine. We're not in it for the money. We're in it for the passion. Also, we don't expect to be making too much money at the start of this thing. Like, it could be at least maybe a year before we start making some serious money. So this is all passion and drive. Now, some of the members in the group are even talking about quitting their jobs at the start of this to make it work, because we're so fucking confident that this is going to work. We know it's going to work. If we do it in the way that we have planned, it won't fail. It just won't fail. There is no one over here in Australia and New Zealand doing what we have planned. It's a free market, and there's a high demand on YouTube for this kind of content. So we'd really have to fuck it up for it to not work. We have got a huge opportunity right underneath our nose on a nice warm plate. The beginning's going to be the hard part. Once we're sailing smoothly and we're knee deep into it, it's going to be easy. It's going to come to us naturally, but it's just going to be that little kickstart at the beginning. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but I have faith that it won't take too long. I think hopefully within the year we've fucking made a name for ourselves, and hopefully most of the youth in Australia know who we are. That's the goal. It's going to sound a little bit cheesy, but not only do we have the goal to do this for ourselves and make a name for ourselves and fucking blow up, I want to do this for Australia and New Zealand, like put us on the map in the social media scene, because we have nothing when it comes to that. We are crumbs. We're breadcrumbs. When I actually think about it, there's literally only a handful of people doing that funny lifestyle kind of content. Off the top of my head, you've got Jackson, Sharmy, Luke Irwin, Marty and Michael. You've got Bread Gang. They make good shit. I like them. Who else is there? Jeez. I can't think of anyone else. Off the top of my head, I know there's more people, but what, I just named 5? Like, that's it. There's not many at all. But yeah, not only do we want to try and make it as a group, we want to try and somewhat pave the way and get Australia and New Zealand involved in that social media scene. Because over in America, mate, it's thriving. They're popping off. And over here, we're just fucking piddling along. I was thinking as well, I could have easily just gone off and done this by myself and just gone out and tried to be funny and do some pranks and whatnot. Probably could have worked, but doing it as a group just be so much better. 10 times better. I could have probably been some solo bloke trotting along, uploading half-assed videos, making a quick bag, but really, where's the fun in that at the end of the day? Doing it with a solid group of lads and making it to the top, starting from the ground up and making it to the top, nothing beats that. It's going to be good. I can't wait for it to take off. I am extremely confident that this is going to work. I've just got a feeling in my palms that this is going to work. What's some other stuff I can spill the beans on? I'm thinking also I can talk about the little tour thing that we've got planned. So I'm calling it a tour. Now, what we've got planned is we're going to go away for 4 weeks and film 4 weeks straight. Instead of doing little 1 week periods, doing pranks here and there, we're going to do it in one big block. Instead of doing it 1 week on, 1 week off, where we all fly home, because we all live in different parts of Australia. So it'd be really tricky going back and forth with work for some of these blokes. So we're going to punch it out in a nice 4 week block and hopefully aim to film 8 videos. So that's 2 videos a week. Now, I think that's reasonable. 3 to 4 days to make a quality video. Now, we're obviously going to script everything and have everything planned before we go on this 4 week trip. You know, we don't want to be there just sitting around going, what are we going to do tomorrow? No, I want it to be all planned, ready to go. So we're thinking now, this isn't confirmed, but for this little tour, this 4 week block, we were maybe thinking of doing 1 week in Brisbane, 1 week in Gold Coast, and 2 weeks in Sydney. Now, if you're not from Australia, you've had no fucking idea what I just said. But if you do, and you live in those places, we might do some kind of meetup. I don't know yet. This little trial trip that we're doing soon at New Year's is probably going to be in Brisbane or Gold Coast. I don't know yet. I'll let you know when I find out, but maybe we might do a little meetup thing there and have a little drink up with some lads. I don't know yet, but that's a possibility. I'm trying to think of one more thing I'd give to you blokes here. Actually, I don't know if I should say this. Oh dear. Fuck it, why not? So we've got this bloke lined up. Now, I haven't met him yet. He was not on that recent trip that we just went on, but he's going to be on the first tour, that first 4 week block. He's not going to be in this little New Year's trial video, but he will be in the main gear when it rolls around. Now, I don't want to G him up too much here and have you blokes thinking he's the next Steve Irwin, but he is an absolute force to be reckoned with on the drink. He is a fucking machine. Now, I've seen some videos, and I'm not pulling your nuts when I say this, fellas, but he's up there with Big Steve will do it. Now, he didn't hear from me. Fucking settle down, okay? Just settle the fuck down. I've really put him under pressure here now, but yeah, he had no clue I was even going to mention him. He's not a loudmouth. He's not a show-off. He's just an all-round good bloke, and he's a fucking talent on the drink. So, yes, we have got some big cocks in our cavalry. We've got an insane editor and cameraman, and we've got an absolute tank of an alcoholic. But yes, anyway, there's some nice little juicy information about the plans that we have coming up. Hopefully you guys are excited as I am, because, mate, I cannot wait. This is going to be an absolute life changer. It's going to be unreal. I can't wait to just get out there and fucking grab it by the balls. I'll be continuously feeding you guys with some more information over the weeks. So until this trip away, I'm probably just going to keep punching out some regular uploads. Maybe play some Cold War, maybe a bit of, I don't want to say Fortnite, maybe top 5 clips of Fortnite. I'm not playing Fortnite again. I hate that shit. But maybe a bit of Assassin's Creed as well, a bit of everything. But anyway, lads, maybe a Cyberpunk as well. That game's looking real horny. You can full on customize your own character's cock. How good's that? But anyway, lads, hopefully you boys enjoyed this little video, little update, a little bit of chit chat. If you did, drop a like, drop a beer emoji in the comments. Stay horny. I'll see you in the next one.